Hello, dear Cancer. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is your June 1st till the 15th, 2019 General and Love Divine Spread, which I'm doing now for June. Dear Cancer, it's almost your birthday time, isn't it? On the 21st of June, the sun will move into your sign, so there's a lot of stuff that is being hidden from you, things that you can't see right now because the sun is in your 12th house. Now we're having a new moon in your 12th house, in the house of Gemini, in a couple of days, and the full moon will be in Sagittarius on the 17th. So we're already moving into, of course, the eclipse time. So the eclipses will be in July, but the month of June is I already have indications in people's lives that I see where the eclipse energies are already here. So dear Cancer, let's see what's happening for you. For many of you, these eclipses will be bringing a lot of change to your lives, because that's where the North and South nodes are. North node being in Cancer, South node in Capricorn. That means that for a lot of you that are, that have your sun very close to the eclipse, where the eclipse will be, which will be roughly around about 18 degrees. Let me just check for you. Hold on a second. I can tell you, those of you that know where your sun is, yeah. So actually at 10 degrees, around 10 degrees of Cancer will be the 2nd of July. So, and then on July 16th, so July 2nd will be the total solar eclipse in July. So for those of you that are have your sun at about 10 degrees of Cancer, your world is going to be rocked. And then we've got a partial lunar eclipse on the 16th of July at 24 degrees Capricorn. So for those of you that have got, your sun at around 24 degrees of Cancer, it's going to be right opposite. So again, you will be affected. Let's see what your Karma Dharma card is. Everyone, this is a very important time for everyone. A lot is happening. Let's see what you're dealing with June 1st to the 15th, sorry. And you've got the Star card. So some of you may be dealing with an Aquarian person. This is a card of hope, a card of healing, a card of social media as well. Let's take an astrology card. And it's also a wish come true. So for those of you that are having drastic change in your lives, you've been hoping for it. So the Star is also something very distant as well. So something that's at a far distance from you. But I usually see it as the wish card. And there's a lot of healing here with all this water around. So let's see the astrology cards, what you've got for June 1st to the 15th. You have Cancer, and I feel that's really funny. I just did Gemini and they had the card of Gemini. Now I'm doing Cancer and you've got the card of Cancer. So a lot of feelings are going to be coming up to the surface. Now it's a number 16 and that's the number of the Tower. So sudden heartfelt energies. For those of you that are not feeling well, don't worry. There's a lot of healing coming through, okay? And for those of you that are feeling into the energies, please trust your intuition. Whatever you feel, you are meant to feel, okay? Trust in your divine self. So let's take your cards, dear Cancer. Let's cut your cards. The divine spread, as I said. And at the bottom at the root, we've got King of Cups, which I usually see as Cancerian energy, but not always. This could be someone who's got strong water as well as Aquarius. What is hidden from you? Page of Pentacles. In the recent past, Judgment. So we've also got Scorpio. This King of Cups could have Scorpio. In the now position, you have the Emperor. Whoa. Saturn is here. Crowning your reading is the Queen of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Emperor is a major arcana card, and it's Aries, Taurus. So it's Aries or any other fire sign. So it could be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. For me, mainly the Emperor is more Aries or Taurus, my opinion. Let's see what's in the action and advice. Lovely, 10 of Cups. And the outcome for you is the Queen of Wands. Wow, we've got a lot of people here. Now, what's in the divine position? What is happening planetarily? What's showing up in your life? And we've got the 5 of Cups. So you're going to be looking at the glass half empty rather than half full, it looks like. But, you know, 5s are always about change. So I'm going to take another card straight away. I want to see what that change is. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So on point. So incredibly on point. So this is the card of Sagittarius. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Oh, wow. Don't you just love the tarot? This is the Tower. And I did mention the Tower already. So you're feeling a massive shift coming on. You're feeling it. You need to trust that, as I said. For many of you, this could be Scorpio energy, because we do have the card of Pluto, Judgment, Calling, is here. So it's funny that we've got Pluto and Saturn. That's how I see the Emperor. He's the restrictive teacher. He's the restrictive boss, the difficult partner who doesn't like to show his emotions. He's more worried about, you know, making a ruling or keeping things intact than showing that there is care here. And he's all about giving you the lessons. He's Major Arcana number 4. Now, this could be an elderly person in your lives, someone who is teaching you a lot, someone who is teaching you the hard way, trying to make you more stronger and more able to cope with harder matters. Now, this is tough love. So for some of you, everyone's going to have a different person in their lives, and they're going to be in a different situation. This person is all about tough love. I'm just going to come back to that card in a second. What I want to see is what's beneath the Tower. For me, this is Uranian energy. We've got Aquarius here. Aquarius rules Uranus, and Uranus is in Taurus. Uranus is all about breaking the mold, doing things differently. If your values are not in something, then you're changing everything. And if you're not able to make the change yourself, then this is the divine making it for you. So what's beneath that? There's a decision that's necessary to be made. So you're juggling your options. And it's funny, we've got an Emperor here and a King. Dear Cancer, I see that this is your energy here, obviously. This is you here. So you're looking quite stable at this time. You really are. I love it that you're in the area of home. A lot of you are wanting to stabilize a life, your home. You want to make your home more comfortable. That's so on point with the North Node being in your sign, a lot of you, your trajectory is to build a foundation, to stabilize something. And this could mean committing to someone. This could mean even building a new home. Whatever is included in that talks about your stability. You're looking for a comfortable future. If you're looking for a partner, then you're getting serious. If you're doing business, then you're trying to stabilize that. And what that involves is like putting in all the hard work at this time, and then watching your money grow. That's what I feel is happening with you guys. Here in the hidden position, we've got the Page of Pentacles. So this is something that you're wanting to grow. Obviously, you're wanting to get stabilized in something. But this is also a message that you don't know about that's coming through. Something that will be bringing in more stability, something more sure, something more certain. Now, pages are always messages that come through, therefore changing something in your life. So you're turning a brand new page. Something is happening here. There is a big change happening in your life, dear Cancer. What I feel here with the Judgment card, this is Scorpio, so it's all about death and transformation. Usually in this card we've got the eclipsed moon. So in the Witch's Tarot, the Witch's Tarot, it's called the card of karma, and it shows that the light is blocked out. So it's a very karmic energy. Pluto and Saturn with the South Node in the sky at this time are very, very karmic. So we're letting go of past karmic situations, things that have died for us and in our life and in our life's purpose. They're just starting to waste away. They're falling away. And thank goodness for the Tower, I'm going to say, really. Like, thank goodness. You are seriously wanting to make a decision about something. And it's going to happen quickly. The change is happening very quickly for you. You're going to stand strong in your decisiveness. You are speaking your mind. You're making the changes quickly. For some of you, this is an air sign that you could be dealing with. Someone who's got strong air, not necessarily an Aquarian. They could be, let's say, they could be someone who is very stern, very cold towards you. And they could be taking the role of, Saturn in your life, the authoritarian, the difficult energy, the difficult person. So I feel that some of you are really like, having big changes happening for you at this time. So I feel that a lot of you have been hoping for this change. And it's coming. It really is. Now, we've got the angel here. So these are blessings from above. Now, in the Emperor here, in the now position, I don't know why, but I feel that the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles, they're a couple. So we've got an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And here, as I said, Aries, Taurus, more than likely. Right? I feel that these two people are together. She's actually facing him. But this is someone who is quite stern, as I've said, very strict. And I don't know why, but this Queen of Pentacles is concentrating more on her money than she is on this Emperor. As you can see, she's got her head down. She's not even looking at him. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is in the area of what's on your mind. So I think that this is someone that you are thinking about very strongly. You could be separated by distance. You could be connected on social media. Now, this Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor, they could have a family with children. This could be a committed couple, where once there was a lot of happiness, but also this is the position of the action and advice. So it's saying, what the cards are saying is that the advice is that you're going to get to the 10 of Cups, and the action to take is to, to do something about it, to actually make the changes that are necessary for you. Let's not forget that the 10s always break down to the 1, so it turns into the Ace of Cups. So could there be a completion for this Queen of Pentacles with the Emperor? And then there's a brand new Ace here, Ace of Cups right here. Now, I tend to see the Queen of Wands, the same person, more than likely, as the Queen of Pentacles. Because I feel that she's, as you could see, she's actually even wearing red. So this could be another side to her. I feel that she's becoming more spontaneous, because the Queen of Pentacles is she's more steady, she's slow moving, she's very stable. But if you see her, she's concentrating on her, what she has, on her values, let's say. Now, for her to have been together as a couple, as business partners with this Emperor, he's fiery, so she must have fire in her chart somewhere. That's why I feel that she's got another side to her, which is the Queen of Wands. I truly believe that this is what you want. You're actually looking up. You're actually looking up towards her. And I feel that this is what you want to manifest. You want a partner, or even, a romantic partner, or even a business partner that is fiery, spontaneous, sexual. If you have Scorpio in your chart, as your Cancer, but you may have strong Scorpio because the Scorpio card is here. This is Pluto. If you've got Scorpio in your chart, that means that you've got another side of you as well that is very fiery, very sexual. And I'm not going to rule this out, that you could also be, on another layer here, you could also be an Emperor. So in business, you're the leader. You're the one that calls the shots. You're the business owner, right? Or you are a father who's had, you've been through your own lessons and you've become much more mature for that. So, as I always say, the tarot has got a few messages, different layers. Now, in the position of the divine, what's happening planetarily, the card of Jupiter here is bringing in the change. As I said, with the Five of Cups, fives are an imbalance. This is obviously, focusing on the past. The future is here, now, dear Cancer. It is time for change, and the change is usually on the way up. Okay, so seeing the Star card here, obviously to me, is saying that the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Now, this is Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is where Jupiter is. It's ruling planet. So the Lord of Sagittarius is Jupiter, and Jupiter is in its home sign, so it's very potent, very strong. I would like to take a romance angel for you, dear Cancer. What's going on in love at this time? Archangel Michael. Please guide me. Oh, wow. Make the effort. Nice. And it fell right on top of the Wheel of Fortune. Now, let's not forget that the Wheel of Fortune is also a number 10. So what comes after number 10? It's the Justice card. So there are children involved, obviously. Make the effort says don't focus on the past. Okay, don't look at those cups that are spilt. That's gone. You need to let it go. Shed that skin and focus on the future, because You know, even Aquarius is all about the future. It's way ahead of time. There is a divine purpose that's happening here. We've got very strong cards for you, especially with the North Node being where it is in your sign, obviously. So it says great love is worth taking, the steps you're guided to take. So that means you're being guided, obviously. And if there are children involved, then they're just going to, you know, whatever the change is, they're still young, I can see here. Now, on another scale, this could also be the soulmate card. I do see it as the Two of Cups. You've obviously known each other for a long time, or you played together when you were young kids, or you've known each other from a past life. So maybe you played together when you were kids in another lifetime. Who knows? Make the effort. And when I see these two children, there is a lot of trust here. Look at the love. It's worth taking those steps that you're guided to take. So more cards. Wow. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So that says that you already know this person. You already know. So let's say this is your energy. Doesn't matter if you're female, right? Does not matter. You are sitting in the foundation and you are interested in someone who's got strong earth and strong fire. I don't know why, but I feel that Aquarius could be someone that you've been dealing with in the past, but I feel that you guys have also got Aquarius in your chart. Somewhere important, in an important house, you have Aquarius. Sorry, I'm just looking at the cards. I'd like to take one more card. There it is. The cards want to talk on their own. And we've got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. For those of you that are single, this is a new love. So I'm going to say that for some of you, for those of you that are single, maybe you were dealing with an earth sign in the past. Now there is a fire sign here. And it's very strongly Sagittarian, I would say, more than likely. So for those of you that have known this person, then it feels like a new love. Maybe you've never actually started something, but there was always a connection there. Whatever sort of a connection. It could be through communication, could be through your dreams, could be that you've always felt that this person, there's something about them that that just talks to you. Maybe the synchronicities, maybe that little voice within you. It's saying, and you're feeling, as I said, your intuition is actually very strong at this time, and you need to trust it. Now, let's take a few more cards. Let's put this card down. Take a few more cards. Let's look at the divine position. Wow. What did I say? The next card is the card of justice. Here it is. Here it is. Now, Libra is all about relationships. It's all about finding the balance. It's a number 11. 11 is very karmic. It's a new door that's opening for you, dear Cancer. And you need to believe in that. Believe in that. You've got, the wheel turning. You need to keep the faith. Sagittarius is all about faith. For those of you that are going through legalities, you still need to keep the faith that it will happen. Now, could it be that this Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor are going through divorce? That could be the case. And it looks to me that the Queen of Pentacles seems to be very happy to be going through divorce. The rebirth could be for this Queen of Pentacles. Let's take on this Aquarius card. And we've got the Five of Wands. So a shaky sort of an imbalance. Now, if this is business, and we're talking about partners in business, then it's just saying that you weren't on the same page. And some of you may be in the building industry as well. That's what I get with this 5. Let's take another card. And we've got the Magician here, which is the planet of Mercury. And Mercury is all about communication. It's all about written communication. It's all about spoken communication. Now, as above, so below, it is a major arcana. It's saying that whatever is going up there, it's affecting you down on this 3D plane. This is also very much so about communicating. You've got everything you need, dear Cancer. You are the magician, I feel here. Let's take a card on each of the positions. Now, Mercury is 7 degrees away from your sign. A lot of communication will be happening after a week, I feel. So let's look at after about the 7th of June. There will be a lot of clarity and communication going on. Let's look at the King of Cups. We've got the 3 of Cups. So, celebration. Also, 3 siblings, 3 people in a situation. This could also be a card of gossip. Wow, this was for the next position. And what do we have? Wow, 2 major arcanas on what is hidden from you. So we've got the Lovers and we've got the Sun. We've got Leo and we've got Gemini. So the Sun is in Gemini as I'm doing this reading. Wow, everyone. This is true love. This is clarity. This is healing. This is listening to your heart, not your head. You're actually listening to your heart. You will be healed. Now, if there are children involved, even the children are going to be happy. This is beautiful. Look at all the yellow. Look at the colors here. Some of you may have an earth sign child. The Sun is also Leo. So the Queen of Wands could be Sagittarius or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Let's look at the Judgment card. Now the Lovers is so, this is meant to be. This is meant to be. Let's take the Judgment card. And we've got Strength again, Leo. No resurrection, no death and resurrection can be easy. But you've got the power within your hands, within your soul. You've got the power to give this breath of life. You're actually giving. I would say that you are either being resuscitated yourself or you are resuscitating someone else. You're giving that breath of life to someone else. And that someone else could be your partner. Now, it could go the other way around. Your partner, the person that you are interested in, the male or the female that you feel very strongly connected to. It's got a lot to do with wow, another major right on top of the Emperor. It's got a lot to do with, I feel that Cancer is going to be able to breathe again. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I feel that for some of you, you may have had problems with breathing, but you're feeling so much better. I can see that. You are feeling so much better. You are healing. You're on your way to healing, whether that is emotionally or physically. Let's take the Queen of Pentacles. And we've got the Seven of Wands. So she is blocking someone out. She's blocking her own passions out here. She's up against naysayers. I feel that it took a lot of effort for this Queen of Pentacles to actually stand up to situations. She's standing up against situations. Now the Emperor has got the Star, and the Star is usually a wish come true. But the Star can also be, because it's Aquarian energy. Aquarius is like the genius. And could, because we've got the Star right there. It's in between the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. There is a distancing between these two people. Now, as I said, if this is your energy, and because there are many layers, then again, this is the Star is the wish come true. And it's smack bang right in the middle. So it's funny that we've got Leo and Aquarius. Now, for some of you, the time when the nodes were in Leo and Aquarius, which was a couple of years back, I think that was a very important time for you. Something, I don't know, but I feel that there were situations back then that made something die. I feel that the change, the death has been even up to 2-3 years now. Whether that means you've lost someone physically, like someone's passed on 2-3 years ago. I'm not going to rule that out, but I feel that. Or something died within this relationship, the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles, back then. So let's take the Ten of Cups. And we've got the Six of Swords. So moving away, calming things down. Things are changing. They're literally changing, like through movement, like real movement. Moving away, moving house, moving from one house to another house, moving from an old house to a newer house, whatever. It could even be international move, because the Wheel of Fortune is right here. And this could be international travel. Someone is obviously moving over water. And I'm going to say that this Queen of Pentacles could be the one that's actually moving over water, because I was talking about her when I was talking about that Ten of Cups. So let's look at the Queen of Wands, who is someone who's very spontaneous and just up and going. So there is a deep transformation. Deep transformation. And I've got the card of Gemini here, which is a decision, head over heart decision. I feel that obviously this plays out for you and your partner. Whether this is business or romance, doesn't matter. Even if it's a family relationship, doesn't matter. These are people that are around you and in your life. And so the messages are not very different from one to the other, as I said, whether it's romance or business. So let's see what's here. And we've got the Hermit. Wow. And the Hermit is someone who's done their homework. This is the energy of Virgo. And this could also be a legal representative. This could also be someone that you are looking into, or this Queen of Wands could be the one that's looking into you. Whatever the case, the Hermit is the 9 and the Wheel of Fortune is the 10. And then we've got the 11 as well. So there is progression. This Queen of Wands has been someone who's been growing spiritually through lessons. Now, of course, because they are facing each other, if you've got strong Virgo in your chart, then you've been doing your homework on this Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, doesn't matter. Could she be someone that works alone? Could she be someone that's been closed off from the world? And now it's time for her to break free. You know, we've got the sun here. Look at that. And you don't know about that. And obviously it's in the hidden position. Look at the changes here. Look at the cards here. Dear Cancer, so many changes. Are you ready for them? That's the question. Are you ready? You are showing up as a king. You do have the 3 of Cups on top of you. Are you ready to make that move? Let's take some SIBILLAS. I'd like to just take one card on this Tower card, which is the general energy. Now, for some of you, if you've got children, if you've been through, I don't know, you've got your own children, whether you've separated from someone or even if you haven't separated, you just have your own children, has that been what was keeping you away from your partner? Was that what you needed to transform in your life? Is that what the decision was about, all around the children? Let's look at the Tower. I've got 2 cards. Oh, wow. Wow. 3 of Swords, there's another 3, and there's the World card. And this has got a lot to do with, this has got a lot to do with 3 people in the situation, obviously. But, you know, the Tower suddenly brings success. So there is a completion on the heartbreak, or even closing the door on the past could be a heartbreak that's for you or for your queen, or for you or your king. Maybe even the distance is the heartbreak, but I did say that's something to do with breathing, something around the chest and the heart. But there is healing, obviously. Look, the karmic cycle has ended, and it's going to end quickly. You're not going to know what hit you. I think that there's going to be such sudden change that it's not going to be easy either. Someone, and I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't an Aquarian, that is going to get heartbroken, like seriously. And this is very Saturnian energy. So the lessons have been learned. Suddenly the cycle ends. Someone gets their rewards. And I'm not sure if I don't think it's you. I think it's an air sign around you. But if this is the heartbreak, if that is your energy, someone's getting heartbroken. Look, it's funny that the Emperor is sitting right next to the 3 of Swords. Now, could this Queen of Pentacles be a widow and she's lost this Emperor? He seems quite elderly. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth sign with the Emperor. The Emperor could have strong Aquarius as well, because the card of Aquarius is right there. Let's take the card that just fell. And we've got Domestico. That's a number 11. So this is someone who is around your home, someone where there was not enough trust. What else do we have? We've got Emmanuel, the spiritual bond, which is like, you know, connection, a divine connection. It's the Ace of Wands, this card is. So we've got the 11 and then the 1. And here we've got the number 4, which is the 4 of Wands. This is your best friend, your confidant. So I can see why, I can really see why these cards are the way they are. Because number 11, the lack of trust, the butler, the domestico, the person that's around the house, he's holding a number 11, which is very karmic, right? And then we've got the number 1. So walking through that doorway to a new beginning with a spiritual bond, a spiritual connection, a connection that is very important. And remember how I said this could be the one. You're feeling the connection, right? And this is someone that you feel very close to, like they feel like a friend as well. Now, this is also the card of harmony. So what did we say about before? Justice is coming in, harmony is coming into your life. And also, this is the Four of Wands, which is you putting down roots. Now, I truly feel that that's why we've only got one negative card here, because the Emperor has got a couple of messages where, yes, there was lack of trust because there wasn't trust, like, from this Queen of Pentacles to the Emperor. But there was something else. There was also a connection that this Queen of Pentacles had with someone that she wanted to put down roots with. Someone that she could communicate well with, someone that felt like a friend to her, and that is you. That is you, dear Cancer. And that's why I'm saying that if you are the boss, then this is also you. This is another side of you. Do you get what I mean? I hope that I'm being understood. Okay, one card just flipped. I'm looking at the middle position. And we've got Sacerdote, which is number 13, which is Scorpio and death. So this is also, it's the priest, so it's the Hierophant. This is marriage. This is commitment. This is also restrictions from a committed partnership. Let's see what else. There's the Queen of Wands. She's sitting right next to the card of Taurus or the priest. And then we've got Denaro, which is like the Ace of Pentacles. So this is, look, we've got the Six of Cups, which is like the make the effort, the children, which is like someone from your past. So make the effort. I said some of you have known them from a past life. Doesn't matter. There is an advantageous matrimony. So this means that there has been a marriage, but here we've got the Lamatrice, which is like the Queen of Wands. This is the same energy. This is the same person. And she's moving into, like the Ace of Pentacles, security, stability, value. There is value here. There is a brand new beginning. And this is stabilizing. Incredible. So the priest is actually sitting on top of the Five of Wands. And you remember how I said there were disagreements? Maybe there were disagreements even between you and this queen at some point. But she could have also had a family situation that she was dealing with. And now it's a different story. She's turning into the Queen of Wands. She was someone much more focused on her career, on her stability, of course, no doubt. But here she's actually going for what she's passionate about. What I'd like to see is, I'd like to see a couple of cards on the King of Cups and the Three of Cups. So we've got Amalato, which is like the Four of Swords. So low morale, feeling depressed. And then we've got the Ten of Cups, which is something unchanging. So there still is an unchanging, let's say, happiness here. There is the potential, but he's not happy. Not yet. Not until this Three of Cups shows up. But it's got something to do with constancy, something unchanging, and something that is in the area of, something from the deep past. And I usually see this area as Europe, or where there are ancient ruins. And then we've got the melancholia again, still depression. This is like the Five of Pentacles. So what this is saying, that there is a distance. Yes, there is a distance, but there is past energies. Both people are feeling at a loss. And the potential for happiness is there, as long as something changes, because this is something unchanging. So something's got to change, and that's the Tower, as you can see here. Let me take one more. And we've got the Vecchia Signora, which is like, it's like the Two of Swords. So there is a decision. This is the Visitor. So this is someone that could be advising, this King of Cups, that could be advising you. Or if we look at this as an energy, it's time for that apple to fall off that tree. It's ripe and it's ready. So you could be waiting on a visitor. Okay, what I'd like to see now is just one card on this. Oh, there it is. And it's just opened up for me. Actually, two cards have opened up, and I'm going to take them both. I'm just going to look at this position here. So we've got the delirante, and then we've got the child. So deliriousness, it's the Nine of Pentacles. So someone who, let's say, the Nine of Pentacles is usually the card of Virgo, but it's also the card of being independent. Here, he's being held up by his friends because he's so delirious at something new. Now, this is a child, which doesn't mean necessarily that it's going to be a child, but it can also be just a brand new situation. And here we've got Superbia, something great. This is like the, you know, the peacock that's showing off all its bright colors. So sometimes there is a little bit of ego with that card, but that's, you know, I see it after the child card as something that's very positive. Okay, all right. I wanted to take another card. So Seven of Pentacles. This could take, and I'm going to say 7. Because it fell right here. The change is happening up to 7 weeks. In 7 weeks. So that's, that's in mid-July. Around the 20th of July. Justice will be served. The changes are coming. July is it. So, dear Cancer, the changes are ahead of you. A lot is going to happen. You need to keep the faith. Whatever it is, here in the Karma Dharma position, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the security, the stability, the happy family. When I say happy family, I mean that there is security here. There's abundance in many ways. Security from emotional, spiritual, relationship as well. And also, because it's the Six of Cups, you can trust in this. You can seriously trust in this. And here we've got the Hanged Man. It's number 12. So we go 13. The transformation tries to happen with a 13. Then we go to the 12. So there's a bit of a start, stop, and then it goes to the that Ace of Pentacles. So this is a number 6 as well. I did say 6 or 7. So mid-July, I see this story ending. So you'll have to let me know. All right, dear Cancer. So many more messages I could keep reading for you. The video gets way too long. But thank you so much for taking the time out and being here. You are so appreciated. Thank you again. Talk to you soon. I'll see you mid-month. Bye for now.